Okay, so this is going to be my Dayan Zhanchi review. I have two of them here. One I won in the IQ Mart competition giveaway. I guess this is actually a pre-production one. And this one I got from Ozavire at puzzleaddictions.com. This is the one he's assembled and did his, I guess he did a little mod to it. But this one came assembled, this one came as a DIY. What I did was I tested with the anchors. Since the one from Puzzle Addictions already came with the anchor, or assembled, I left the anchors in. But when I assembled this one, I left the anchors out, just to see a comparison what would happen between the two. Both lubed with ISO or well, it's the same thing as ISO. I kind of showed ISO where to find that, but anyway, ISO kind of the Lubix type Dayan lube, works well for everything. And yeah, so they're pretty comparable. This one I haven't been using as much, the one without the anchors, only because I think it needs the anchors. Okay, anyway, the Zhanchi. Oh, actually, I'll show you this one because this one doesn't have anchors. So, if you haven't seen the mechanism already, here's the corner pieces. Looks kind of interesting, kind of a modification of the Guhong. Same thing with the edges. The little anchors sit in this little slot there and prevent it from popping. As you can see, it's really hard to get to. I can't even take this piece out, so that's why I haven't messed with the anchors. Overall, the cube has a similar feel to a Guhong. It's not as it's a different feel than the Lingyon. I haven't felt the Lunhui or whatever, but it has a similar feel to the Guhong, but it's a lighter feel to it. It's a little crispier for me. Although my Guhong is pretty gummy at this point, which I like, but it's a slightly different feel. Basically the same size. I still like my Guhong, but I'm thinking about using the Zhanchi for my main cube at this point. At least the one from Puzzle Addictions. I had to mess with the tensions a little bit, but that was really all I needed to do. I may put the anchors in this and see how that improves it or not, but at the moment it's a little bit weird for my taste. Okay, so I guess getting to the cube itself, it has all the kind of similar feeling or similar feel to most of the other Dayan cubes, most typically the Guhong. So if you like the Guhong, and you don't mind a fast cube that has a nice crisp feel to it, this is a very nice cube to use. It's bigger, which I like because my hands are giant anyway. Movement is smooth and everything. I mean, cuts corners. I like mine a little bit tighter than most people, but it still has no real problems with any corner cutting. Doesn't really lock up as much. And the anchors really don't. I don't feel the anchors in it, which is a good thing because people have problems with that rubbing on the inside or anything. So whatever Osweiler does, he really makes the cube smooth and a little crispy, which is a refreshing change. So yeah, it turns fantastically like any other Dayan cube. It feels a little lighter than my Guhong, but that may just be the amount of lube that I have in the Guhong, because I put lots of stuff in there to make it smooth. So sound difference, if I do a keyperm on the Guhong versus the Zhanchi. So you can see there's a crispier feel between my normal Guhong. Here's my one-handed Guhong. So you can kind of hear the difference in the sound, where the Zhanchi is a little crispier and a little bit more A5-like than the Guhong. So it's an interesting mix. I would recommend it if you really are in the mood for a new cube. If you're happy with the Guhong, don't necessarily say you need to get one, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with getting one. Like I said, I'm not sure which of these two will be my new main cube. I really have to. I'll figure it out and do a bunch of cells on both. But other than that, I really don't know what else to say. Cube-wise, it's a real nice feel, nice speed, nice everything, no real lockups, and it's just a general slight improvement over the Guhong, which is, I guess, what it was meant to be. So, I guess that's my review for the Zhanchi. I'll post some links in the description on where to get them. They're available kind of everywhere now, but I'll show you where I got them from. And yeah, I guess that's it.